career, to the place where I belong. I might be in the water now. I'm in the basket now. But this is just for a moment. It's for a moment. Hey. When Moses was floating, have you ever been floating? Have you ever experienced a life where you feel you are floating? And something that is floating, it is not controlling its final destination. You are controlled by your container. Sure. Sure. When he was floating, deliverance was swimming towards the container. In few minutes from now, you're gonna kiss your destiny. Jesus. Miriam was playing next to the river. When you are floating, there will always be Miriam playing around your place, so that he can give a report. You feel like you are alone. There is Miriam playing around. Moses is a man of water. Let's take him to the river now. When he was standing next to the river, the Red Sea, the Lord said to him, Moses, the second book from the left, it's called Exodus. It says, chapter 2, chapter 14.
Exodus chapter 14.
The Lord shall fight for you. You shall hold your peace. If it was today, I would say, shut up. God will work for you. Too many people who need counseling every time. It's like we can say, shut up. God will fight for you. God fights when you keep quiet. God does not want anybody to help him when he beats somebody. You want to do it alone. That's not where I am today. That's where I am. That's not where I am going today. I'm in verse 13. When the water was here, Moses connected with God. There are times when you need to make sure that
La kufanele wenze isiqiniseko
you are connected.
ukuthi uxhumene.
Check your airtime.
Hey, bheka i-airtime yakho.
Are you connected?
Ngabe uxhumene yini?
There are programs that need connection
Kuneyinkinga ezidinga ukuxhumana nje.
with the divine being,
Uthi uxhumane noNkulunkulu omsomane.
the unseen God.
uNkulunkulu ongabonwa.
God.
uNkulunkulu.
Elohim. Adonai.
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 Jesus.
Connection.
Ukuxhumana.
When Jesus Christ and say, why hast thou forsaken?
Uma uJesu ethi ungishiyeleni baba.
He said, this is not the time that you are supposed to be.
Wayithi isikhathi sokuthi ungangishiyi lesi.
You can't leave me when I am wounded everywhere.
Awukwazi ukungishiya ngilimele yonke indawo.
It's the time when God was supposed to be with me.
Isikhathi uNkulunkulu abefanele ukuba naye.
God said to Moses.
Wathi uNkulunkulu kuMose.
The good thing here is a nation in the middle of
Nasi
enemies. Middle of the enemies.
phambi kwezitha.
And God is asking a question.
uNkulunkulu abuza umbuzo.
Why are you crying?
Ukhalelani Mose?
uNkulunkulu kabutsa urinaki lela nguntsobona.
Ungabuza ukuthi ngikhalela lokhu ubona isimo sinjani?
Ke lela ubani batho ba tlore.
Ngikhalela ukuthi abantu bazothi
Ke ntshitse batho go tlo ba bolaela nna.
ngikhipha abantu kuzobabulelela la olwandle.
Psychologist di tlore. Ke tshwere
Ifundiswa ziyothi
ditlamorago tsa kgodiso yaka.
ibanjwe ukuthi ngakhuliswa kanjani.
Disangoma di tlore.
Izangoma zizothi
Ha ke a hlaba kgomo ya selemo.
azange ngihlabe inkomo yonyaka.
Di scientists di tlore.
Society bazothi
Ke hlotswe ke geography
ngihlulwe igeography
le compass.
ne compass ekhombisa indlela.
I took a nation to the wrong place.
Ngathatha isizwe ngasise endaweni engekho right.
God said, fear not.
uNkulunkulu wathi ungesabi.
You shall see the salvation of the Lord,
Uzobona ukunsindiso kaNkulunkulu
which he will show you today.
azokubonisa yona namhlanje.
My words are here.
Nanka amazwi yami la ikhona.
For the Egyptians
Ukuthi amaGibhithe
that you see today,
lamaGibhithe owabona namhlanje
you will see them
ngeke ubabone,
no more.
ngeke uphinde ubabone. Qedile umprofeti. Qedile. Ukuya ngeoffice kaBaba uqedile.
The Egyptians
lamaGibhithe
that you see today,
lawabona namhlanje
you will see them
ngeke uphinde
no more.
ubabone.
You are reaching a stage
Ufika endaweni
of no more.
sokuthi ngeke kuphinde. Phakathi kwakho nezitha zakho
Close the curtain of your sin.
ivali ikhathini lezo. Hey Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Iyavala ikhathini.
Israel.
Ngikhuluma nani ma-Israyeli.
Bayehepita bana bale babona.
Namagibhithe niwabonayo.
You will see them no more.
Ngeke phinde babone.
Mathata ana awufikile mholo.
Le nkinga odlule kuzo.
Dintho tsena tse utlwise mohlolo.
Lezinto ezifisa ubuhlungu.
Ntho tsena tse o kene mo tsona.
Lezinto ongene kuzo.
I prophesy over you.
Profetha kuwe.
No more.
Ngeke uphinde uyibone.
Everybody say no more.
Abathi ngeke phinde.
No more.
Ngeke phinde.
Everybody say no more.
Ngeke phinde.
What has been chasing you?
Lento bekujimisa.
God is putting a curtain.
uNkulunkulu bekuthathile.
A curtain of salvation.
Ekhathini
A curtain Before I formed you, before I fashioned you, in your mother's womb, where were you before you were formed? Jeremiah, where were you? Jeremiah answered the question. He said, God, I know where I was before you formed me. In the book of chapter 29, God says, I know my thoughts. I was a thought. Before I was created, I was God's thoughts.
Hey, just
I was just a thought. Don't be afraid. I don't know you from 42nd year. I know you when you were just a thought. Before I developed that thought. Long ago, before I created the world. We were created before the foundation. Can I go deeper back? Can I go deeper at 10? Can I go deeper? No. Can I go deeper? We were not created with the world. According to the Ephesians, we were created before Genesis. The Bible says, in Him, we have this and that inheritance. But the Bible specifically said, we were created before He even planned the foundation of the world. And He said He was creating us for His pleasure. You know, we are not created for the world. Let me tell you what God was doing the day He created us. He was just happy. We are the product of divinity's pleasure. Divinity was in pleasure. And we were born out of that pleasure. The earth came after the divinity's pleasure. Just for delivery place. God was longing before the beginning began. Before the beginning began, God thought about us. This is what God was thinking about us. God was longing to see Himself out of Himself. And there was no shop that sell mirror. God decided to create a mirror. When He created the fish, He said, let the sea brought forth living creatures. A fish is a product of the world of water. But when He created us, He said, let us. God wanted to see Himself out of Himself. so that we can be God's reflection in this world. The Latin word for imago Dei, imago Dei means the reflection, God outside God. God was longing to see himself outside God. As imago Dei. When he was chasing Adam, was chasing his imago. His imago within humanity. When we come here to him, he restored imago Dei within us. And we become the crown of creation. What does a crown of creation mean? Crown a peacock. One of the disciples of Jesus was killed by a person who was hunting peacock. He came without getting any peacock and he destroyed the disciple of Jesus. I don't want to give you the name. Go and Google him. A peacock is a bird that is created to swing. God wanted the world to be trembled by someone who does it. Our job in this world is the beauty of our God. When we stand before the throne of God in the book of Revelation, we will be having crowns of life. There are many crowns, crown of life. And we will do this on the feet of the Almighty and pick it up and go backwards and put it and go again until eternity. No preaching, no prophecy. When they were about to give up, God said, Egyptians that you see, you will see them no more. Don't be afraid. This world is killing. Everything that the devil brings, it scared the elder and the young. The rich and the poor. The news are no more good news or bad news. You just get statistics. How many were raped? How many cars? How much the money has gone down? But the Lord said, no more. I close the curtain. To those who used to backslide, I close behind you. Tell your boyfriend and say, give them WhatsApp and say, I love you. No more.
I'm tired.
time for no more.
Isikhathi sokuthi ngeke kuphinde.
Shall it happen again upon your life?
Ngeke kuphinde kwenzeke empilweni yakho.
Disaster will never strike on your life again.
Ngeke uphinde uvelelwa yinkinga futhi.
Disaster will never strike your family again.
Le nkinga ngeke iphinde sivelele umndeni wakho.
I'm here to drive away all the curses that has been upon your family. I say no more curse upon your life. The tears of losing somebody every day in your family, I cancel it in the name of Jesus. Why somebody doesn't say no more? Why don't you confess and say no more? It's a short story, no more. It's a little general, no more. No more sorrow. No more sickness. And God said to them, don't be afraid. Fear is the opposite of faith. The late Oral Robert once said, faith is a reverse gear. He said, fear is a reverse gear of faith. It has a movement, but it's a backward movement. Fear not. Satan operates easy to people who fear. Sangomas, they operate easy if they deal with a fearful somebody. Tokolosi only operate in somebody who has fear. My father was not saved, but he was never challenged by theology. Unatswa busiku.
Wayephuma ebusuku. Athi theology.
Hayibe unalemandla.
Mangabe unamandla.
Ohama khwala.
Hamba ukhamba lo yamlungu. Hey.
Wayethokolosisa khamela khu.
Yini utheology angakhamba emlungu?
Because the khwala na software yathi.
Ngoba umlungu akanako ke isoftware yakhona. Hayi.
Can't operate where there's no software.
Awukwazi ukusebenza lana ke kungasebenzeki khona.
Hayina app yathi that.
Ayikho app yayo. Kubelungu.
Wena ukhanga ukithokolosa una le app yayo.
Wena ukhanya utheology ngoba une app yakhona.
Emuntu wa 94 sale ungena dithuto tse hla Nigeria le Ghana.
294 ngene imfundiso zase Nigeria nase Ghana.
Ho sona le engwe hape di tswa gore ke spirit wife.
So kuthiwa ke kunonkosikazi wakwamoya.
Emongotla o nna o fitla ke mo rapella ona le spiritual husband.
Omunye usake kimathi ngimkhulekele unomyeni okamoya.
Hayi modimo o hlonofaditse.
Hayi uNkulunkulu ubusisile wena.
Batho ba hloka banna ba spiritual wena modimo o.
Abantu badinga amadoda okamoya wena uyakunika uNkulunkulu. Hayi.
Tsene ke di import otse.
Hayi lezo izinto ezilandwa kude. Ezasemazweni.
Bayipatalela ulodilata tse.
Bayakhokhela mabayilanda lezi zinto zabo.
Yaba rapela thapela tengwa utloro asiya South Africa.
Noma bethanda usiyazi akuyona osemzansi lo.
I come against the spirit water.
Imelana nomoya wamanzi.
Marine spirit.
Wena moya wasemanzini. Hayi
Spiritual husband.
Umyeni wakwamoya.
Spirit of mermaid.
Umoya wenhlanzi yasemanzini.
Spirit that suck our women's breasts.
Umoya oncela amakhosikazi amabele. Hawu.
Hayi
Hayi omusha lo mkhuleko ke.
It's a new release.
hayi umkhuleko okhishwa emuva nje.
You've got to have a visa to pray that one.
Fanele ube nevisa ukuze uthandaze lo mthandazo.
Bekina le Shabalala wo mcheku.
Benginomfundisi Shabalala lo.
Mohlale ke announce Free State ke sa le mo Free State.
Uma bengisahlala Free State ngimemezela Free State.
Thuseletswe le thatha mona.
Imvuselelo ayinzima.
Babe ke khona into ezwenzeka.
Kari into entshwetla itsahala.
Kare motho o tla tseba re bitsitse.
Anomuntu lo musu uzokwazi ukuthi sibiziwe.
Usawukula uletha ranka mo mathene re ka kereke.
Ekhumbula umfundisi kwenzeka no10 sesonto.
Bawaka ufela ka ramuthi.
Bawa bonke abantu emzini.
Malimi adula.
Ulimi lwehla nje.
Basathi kubua batho ba ikhumbi tse ratang batho Free State.
Amakhumba landa abantu eFree State.
Ale motho a tlisa ngwana ha entse re shumae.
Oyedwa lethu umntana akhe sishumayela.
Ke tsa bona ngwana a tlola lokolo.
Awona umntwana eqhuma ekhululeke.
Ya batsatsi le o re tshwanela ha kena dikhumbi tsa kena je.
Wangena amakhumbi elandelayo.
11 o'clock.
Ngo-11 ebusuku.
Mocheku na nkile sekgakgatha ka mona.
Ushabalala wayiphetha
Nna
abantu.
ke nkile sekgakgatha ka mona.
Umfundisi wakhuleka
Ka ntle
ephetha
strateng.
aphandle strateng.
Mamoruti a nkile sekgakgatha.
Umfundisi athatha abantu.
11, 12.
11,
Tse re phuma Satan. Nna ka pele ntse ke nyokutshelele Satan. Phuma Satan. Nyokutshelele Satan. Phuma Satan. Nyokutshelele Satan. Itse wa ukretela hatho.
Ogcina bayiphuma.
Watuka sifati.
Wafuthi isihlahla. Igama lakhe lo uzwe bathi. Mfundisi akasekhumbula ukuthi babushabalala uyakhumbula.
The whole city. What's about the woman?
Idolobha lonke lasazi ukuthi sihoba.
Ukhala ngikho la kubethu.
Asibuyele okwesibili.
Yawuthi lo ke bana.
Waziwa ukuthi amadoda kaNkulunkulu la. Thandazela abantu ingelela beqeda afe futhi. Yakhumbula abantu bekhasa ngamadolo mfundisi. Sanoko bathaka. Batho amen akekho ahamba ngeenyawo. Abashabalala bathi hayi abantu abadala bakwazi ukuhamba manje. Bathi ke bakhanyisele. Khanyisa ngeoni yakho ke babone. Babekhasa ngamadolo. Ungaboni umfundisi esoft kanje. Sizokhipha ke lezi zinto eziqhumanisayo lezi zingekho right.
Lenana power, it must be received somewhere else.
Cabanga ukuthi amandla atholakala nokuphi kuphi.
The Egyptians
AmaGibhithe
that you see,
lawo wabonayo.
you will see them.
Ekuphinde wabone.
I close.
Sengiyavala.
By Egypt about the Babona,
LamaGibhithe engiwabonayo.
you will see them for the last time.
Ngiyobona okugcina
3 things.
izinto ey'ntathu.
Fear not.
Unesabi.
2.
Okwesibili.
Stand still.
Yima uqine.
What does stand still mean?
Ukuba uqine kuchazayo.
It means don't fight back.
Chaza ukuthi ungasweli.
There are times when God doesn't want you to help.
Kuney'khathi la uNkulunkulu angafuni umsize.
The reason I'm not selling oil
Isizathu umfundisi engadayisi oil.
is because I made God covenant with God.
Yingoba ngenza isivumelwano noNkulunkulu.
I said you are too powerful that I can help you.
Ngathi unamandla kakhulu ukuthi ngingakusiza ngama-oil. Hayi.
It's only a word.
Sokuzakukhalisa bomfundisi ekhuluma kanje.
Ngiyabusebenzisa.
Zophelelwa umsebenzi.
Kuphile mudini.
Ngamtshela uNkulunkulu ngiyacela
bakaye batho bafundile ngoba basesenza
babi nabantu abaphilizolo bengakwazi ukuhamba phakamisana izandla nje ninephilizolo phakamana ofanisa
ukayana lo wena khona wena ungenza la
wena bokwenzekala
dikrachi salmadika
siphi induku zenu bazokapha
fedile katsona
Benine
kulaphansi
ngaso hlala phansi
ena sikabala kubhatala la uba
ningamkhokheli umfundisi
bana irekiswe nje
wabayidayiswa lento mahamba
ayirekiswe
ayidayiswa
leka kuba mudimu kari mudimu kya ukuba
ngamcela uNkulunkulu ngathi ngiyacela baba
lanka rapella muthu asikabafola
noma ngamkhuleka umuntu wangaphila
kibathi umuyetsa nthweni bilisana ndimuyetsewe
angifuni ukumenza into eBhayibheli elingasho ukuthi ngimenze yona
bayile barikenya khone okhona wena
basifake ekhoneni
for this car
Ruti
I
Yobala.
was with Benny
ekina le muruti Benny
I was with Benny
ekina le muruti Benny
itsa ke na mujuda wo
mayingena lo mjuda
radimedisa
siyabingelela
kya ukena kugila etsi stup
kwangena imoto ke ephethe isiduku
itsa sifika yema mo
bayifika le nqola imala
ba exporter ba batla exportela Benny ni stup
bafuna ukuyasithatha umfundisi Benny esitumbeni
ari muti
athi uNkulunkulu
is Benny for what was showing ka baphila
olethela uBenny abantu abafile noma abaphilayo na
imoro baphela
wathi abaphilayo uNkulunkulu
ka yetsa Benny ka bo
amtshela ngathi mfundisi bona
you are not called for the dead people
awubizelwanga abafileyo
let's go to the living
masambe siye kwabaphilayo hey
bakena lo muntu radula phansi
sangena egumbini sahlala phansi
sadula stup
sahlala isiduku
sibelethe abantu
yaze yaphuma inkotho
Benny what must I do
Benny wathi ngenze njani
I preach and heal the sick
ngathi shumayela ukukhulekela abagulayo
let the dead bury the dead
abafileyo mabangcwaba abafileyo
you know people there was a plot
yazi ke kwakukhona usuku
there were journalists
bekuneyintatheli hey
this guy died in a tavern
lo muntu wafela ethaveni
and there was a setup
kwakunokuhlelwa nje
when we tried to raise him
masithi siyamvusa
they were going to shoot us and put on the newspaper that two prophets
bebesithwebula basifake newspaper
are false prophets
bathi abaprofeti ababili bangabaqambi mali
athe abatsibura akisebenzisi Ariel
kanti abasho ukuthi angisebenzisi Ariel
I'm digital
kodwa ke ngihamba ngena Ariel
digital
ayina Ariel lento engiyisebenzisayo
bakhiya mu Crusade
baletha omunye ke eCrusade
umuntu kokhona baba bekuyena enza sound lokufundisa
kuyena umruta nayitsa sound
ashela khona ma
wafela lapha ekhoneni
base abantu batsama
bazalwane behamba
basiya alimunganza asebenza ka sound
bamshifundise yedwa lokho eyenza sound
bakena kuyepela ijazi
angena emgqoka ijazi
mara batho bale bayitsa mo
idla abantu benzani lapha ekhoneni
tendenya
etendeni la
kire mara balo
thola bayakhala
lendela
nikhalela
babushila imitlingathelo yabo
bathi ufe nganesikhathi ushumayela wena mfundisi
bakhisa ukuthi enzele bona washwa tendenya
nimlethelani umuntu ofile etendeni la
bathi bawethala
yasikwenzekani
bathi njafela busuthu fela
kwafika umuntu omsuthu nje
busuthu
kwafika ubusuthu
umuntu nakele busuthu
kwafika ubusuthu manje
basuthu bari kisindendenya
abasuthu bathi hayi etendeni lapho
akukantwera munasi mutwela
wathi ungamjwayela kodwa hayi kwami
simutwela haka
hayi ujwayele kwami
ka utlwa ke le suspended ka hloka
ngezwe ke ekhanda la kungekho kahle
ka re sententenya
ngathi hayi entendeni la
seba go roba ditso go ba ditulo tsa ka
sebamlelise ihlalweni zakho
ka re sententenya
ngathi hayi entendeni la
sententenya
hayi entendeni lami hayi entendeni la
a ke mo shebe ke re sententenya
angibheki ngithi hayi entendeni la
a le tsonta mutla ke re sententenya
kodwa ngesandla ngiyabuzwa ukuthi hayi entendeni la
sententenya ka sententenya
hayi entendeni lami
itsa ke fihla mo nyako wa tente
mangifika emnyango wetende
ka o sututsa
awusunduza
ka re sententenya
ngathi hayi entendeni la
a tswa ka tente
waphuma etendeni
I was not aware utswile mo
angaboni ukuthi evukile lo muntu
batho ba lla ba lele motho ya shileng
abantu abakhalela
ba lela motho ya tswile
bakhalela ofukile
a ke a bitsa le bitso la Jesu a tso sa bitso
igama likajesu
ke itse fela I attended that
athi sintenteng yakho
fear not
esabi
ba e gapetsa bona ba bona
nabagibhitheni wabonayo
you shall see them
ngeke ngiphinde
you shall see them
ngeke ngibabone
you shall see them
ngeke ngibabone
you shall see them
ngeke ngibabone
number 2
okwesibili
number 1 fear
okokuqala ngesabi
number 2
okwesibili
stand still
yima uqine
it means you don't fight back
chaza ukuthi ungaziphindiseleli ulwe
ke ntse ke re
ngiyashumayela
this guy was there
le ndoda yayikhona umfundisi ulibuyela
last year
ngonyaka ophelile
motho wa
umuntu wafa nje
ba batla go montsha sa ba batla go di hash
bafuna ukumkhipha ke balande amahesh
abatsetsetsetse
abazi benze njani
ke ba namba ke tsama bona ntse ba khwatha
labe ngama nabakhona fundisa uzolimaza bamletha phambi kwami lokhu ngishumayela